I'm going to share a story of something that happened to me at my workplace. It's been a couple years since this happened. And it's just straight up ignorant, somewhat racist as well, I feel like. So I'm not going to share the name of this company that I was working at, but this is the company that I was laid off from back in November of 2025. And honestly, I would love to do a whole video about just my experience at this company. I really want to make a video on that, but it's too early. So it's going to be another couple years at least for me to consider making that video and like making that public here on YouTube. So here's what happened. So I don't think I've ever actually mentioned this in any of my videos once, but I am Chinese. That is my ethnicity. For those of you who may or may not know, I am Chinese. My nationality is American. I was born and raised here in the great state of Virginia. My race is Asian. A lot of people get these, a lot of people think these are like race, nationality, ethnicity are all like interchangeable. No, they're three different things, you know. And at the time at the company that I was working at, I would say overall, like the company itself is pretty diverse, but like the project that I was on, like the team that I was on, I was the only Asian person on my team. Everybody else was white, and there were a couple of Latinx people, Spanish-speaking people, basically. So one day, I'm in the office, and I guess before I go any further, like, obviously, my coworkers see me, right? Because we're all there in person, and they can tell, obviously, just looking at me, I'm Asian. But nobody actually knows like what my ethnicity is, just because like nobody has ever asked me at work, and I've never just told them like, "Hey guys, I'm Chinese." Like, no, like I wouldn't just openly, like, there's no need for me to just like announce that, you know? So nobody knows my ethnicity. So one day, me and my team, my manager, we're all in a meeting. We're in a meeting room, you know, so we're all kind of just like sitting in a circle around the meeting conference table. And this manager, again, I can't speak too much about the manager. I would love to, maybe in the future. But let me just stick to the story. Again, nobody knows, nobody has asked me what my ethnicity is. So we're all sitting, you know, in this meeting room, and my manager, he loves to make small talk. Like he just loves talking. And he was like, "Okay, guys, everybody let's go around the table and let's all say like what our favorite food is." Like, okay. So one person goes, "Oh, my favorite food is Korean barbecue." And then the manager goes, "Oh, I love Korean barbecue. Like, oh my God, that stuff is so good." My manager is one of the Latino people. He's specifically from the country of Ecuadorian. My manager's like, "Oh, I love Korean barbecue. Oh my God, that stuff is so good. Like, oh, like if you guys should check out this place in Annandale," which Okay, I guess for anybody who doesn't live in Virginia, Annandale, Virginia, it's like an area with a lot of Korean people. And there's obviously a lot of Korean barbecue restaurants. Okay, back to the story. Oh, like, you guys got to check out this place in Annandale. It's so good. The name of it is like he's trying to pronounce the name. It's like na na, like something like that. Like he tries to say the name, and then he turns to me, and he goes, turns to me. My manager turns to me and goes, "Did I pronounce that right?" And I'm just like, I mean, like, I think so. By the way, I'm not Korean. If that's why you're asking me, like, I'm Chinese, and everybody in the room, like, all of my coworkers are like, like, I know, like, they're kind of laughing, but also kind of cringing, and my manager's like, okay, okay. So here's the thing. Me personally, I don't really care that he just like assumed like what my ethnicity was. Because some people look at me and like they think I'm Korean, which I mean, I can't really see it, but some people think I am. I don't really care about that. I'll be honest, I don't care. But it is straight up ignorant because let me say this. If this was reversed, because again, at the time I had three coworkers, the manager who's Ecuador, and there's two other Latinas, both from Puerto Rico. Okay, let's reverse this. If I were to just assume that my Latin ex coworkers, like if I just say like call them all Mexicans, like they're probably going to be offended. They're going to be like, "Oh, you just assume all Spanish speaking people are Mexican?" Right? So this is what I'm saying where it's like, okay, like me personally, I don't care. You made a mistake. That's totally fine. But it's like if I just assume you're a Mexican, but you're really from Ecuador, like you're probably going to feel some type of way. So the thing is for me, it's like for anybody who let's say you're trying to like me personally, like if a stranger wants to know like what I am, you can just ask me like, "Oh, like if you ask me like, "Oh, where are you from?" Well, I'm going to just tell you like, "Oh, I'm from Fairfax County." Like I'm from Virginia. But you know, some people are like, "Oh, well, where are you really from?" I was born here in Fairfax County. I was born here in Fairfax, born and raised. But I understand, like, some people, they're trying to ask me, like, what my ethnicity is. I don't think people actually get, like, offended. Like, you can ask that question. It's totally fine. So I guess, like, for him to assume, like, yeah, like, this guy just assumed I was Korean. And, he made that whole mistake in front of me and all of my coworkers. It's like, dude, like, I don't know. I just feel like, cause like, again, this guy's a manager. So I feel like he needs to like be a bit more aware, be a bit more considerate. So yeah, that's basically the story. My manager just assumed my ethnicity. If you want to know what somebody's ethnicity is, like, just ask them. Like, it's not that big of a deal, you know?